Thank you everyone for joining. Really excited to see you guys as always for another session of the Graph Builders office hours. My name is Kevin Jones. I'm a DevRel engineer working at EdgeNode, working on the graph. And today we're going to be just talking about some of the ways that you guys can get involved in the community. And then we also have special guest Abhinav from Dapplooker is going to be talking about what they offer and how they interact with the graph. So I'm really excited about that. So thank you everyone for coming. I want to just highlight a new community that we built on Reddit. So we created a new subreddit called Graph Builders. So if you do have a Reddit account, or if you just want to keep up to date, like let's say you can't make the office hours, we'll be posting videos, replays. We'll be posting articles, blogs, pretty much anything content-wise. We're going to try to funnel through this Graph Builders subreddit. There is the existing Graph Reddit, but it's kind of focused on more around the protocol and probably less of a builder's perspective. So this is just going to be like a builder's hub for developers. So be sure to check that. Please join. We just launched it really just this week. So we're looking for people to get involved. And if anyone wants to help moderate that as well, please reach out to me and let me know because we need moderators as well. Excuse me. So I think most of you guys know about the Advocates DAO. But just in case, the Graph Advocates is also another really cool way that you can get involved. I think, the Advocates program is really interesting for people that are just getting into the graph, which I know a lot of the people in this session might be a little bit more advanced. But there's definitely still a need for advocates that are technical, and I would highly recommend you guys checking that out. I am a graph advocate. That's how actually I got started in the graph ecosystem. And so there's lots of different roles to do that kind of stuff. So if you're looking to get involved a little bit more in the community, this might be a good opportunity for you guys to check that out. You can be an evangelist and hold events. You can create content like blogs and posts, things like Twitter posts, anything related to the graph that kind of helps the community and kind of helps in that sense. And then we also have the technical teacher, which does more like workshops, teaches people about how to build subgraphs. And so this is a good opportunity for anyone looking to do that. You can apply just by coming up here and clicking apply there. And then the other thing I want to talk about is the Builders DAO. And I think we're going to have someone from the Builders DAO go into this a little bit further. But the Builders DAO is a great DAO for if you want to get a little bit more advanced and start doing some bounties and building some industry standard subgraphs, some professional subgraphs. So if you have a high caliber in building subgraphs, the Builders DAO might be great for you. And we'll hear more about that a little bit later at the end of the session as well. Another thing I want to mention, and we talked about it last week, is we do have the blogs on the Graph website, and we also post the Builders newsletter there. This is also a email form Builders newsletter. So if you click on any of the Builders newsletters, there's a subscribe form for that. And you can subscribe to get those sent directly to your email box. You just put in your email and then confirm your subscription. Or you can just read the recaps here. But I highly recommend anyone that is building on the graph to check out the Builders newsletter and subscribe to that as well. Also, I know a lot of people don't know that we have a Telegram channel. So if you're interested in joining, maybe you use Discord, but you want like an alternative method, or if you want to get in touch with any developers at hackathons or any of the college tours that are going on, the Telegram channel is a really good way to do that. And it's pretty active. So you can just go to t.me/graphhackers, and it will basically redirect you, and you can join that. Again, there's channels for all the different hackathons that happen. And then there's just a general channel as well. So we're trying to build that community as well as an alternative method to Discord. So that is available as well. And I think, as you guys know, we have the Graph YouTube, and it's important to know that we always post any content on here for now. And there is a playlist currently that keeps track of all of the office hours, which is available down here. So if you want to watch any of the previous office hours, or if you want to, just skim through them and see if there's one that maybe you missed that would be interesting, I would highly recommend checking that out. And then there's a lot of short form content on here, like tutorials and walkthroughs from Marcus and various people in the graph ecosystem. So without further ado, I think at this point, what I'd like to do is I'm going to just go ahead and stop sharing. Abhinav, if you want to start sharing your screen. So yeah, everyone, welcome Abhinav. Abhinav is going to talk to us a little bit about Dapplooker and give us a recap on what you're working on. There was a question about the community for Advocates DAO and Builders DAO. So I think Builders DAO runs their own kind of marketing stuff. They have a Twitter account, stuff like that. Also, the Advocates DAO has a Twitter account. But I think there's opportunities on both. If you are interested in getting involved from a marketing perspective for any of those, please reach out.
So Dapplooker is a no-code Web3 data analytics platform based on subgraph on top of subgraphs. So we are the few platform who support subgraph and provide basic to advanced analytics, data analytics and visualization. So on Dapplooker we have like multiple sorts of products. So like we have like analytics, we have subgraph analyzer, which is real-time real-time subgraph visualizer. Then we have AI Studio, we have data boards, API SDK. So like first I will go with the analytics part, like how you can easily register any hosted or network subgraph on Dapplooker, and then we see like the other products also. So once you land on Dapplooker.com, you just have to log in with your MetaMask or like username, password. Then just go to my dashboard. Here, like we can easily go to register project, and we have a feature called feature project, where like we support, or like we have the support for top project. Like if you search for like mm, Ethereum, right? So it's like you need to have with Ethereum. It's powered by the subgraph. So you can directly register this subgraph and click on register, and it will you can do like like immediately you can easily do analytics and see data around Uniswap VC Ethereum. So you just have to click on view data, and you will be landing here. Here you can see all the schemas in a single collection, and in that, like, this is one of the you can say one of the good feature where you can directly like immediately basically like register a subgraph and see data um on the platform and do analytics on it. So here, like with the help of like no code, you can do a lot more like analytics and visualization. For example, if you want to, you can say like if you want to see a weekly or like daily swapping on Uniswap with Ethereum, you just have to click on summarize, click on timestamp, and click on day, and you're done. So it will create a no code chart with less than you can say. I think the data is huge, that's why it's taking a bit time. Yeah. So you can see like the daily data is well, like in a line chart manner, it came here. I will do it weekly so that we can see the data with ease. Yeah. I think there's lots of data in Uniswap with Ethereum, so it's taking a bit time. Okay. So no issues. Yeah. So it is the weekly swap we have for the Uniswap V3, and the real magic starts here. So you just go to visualization, and you have lots of options, tons of options to do do the visualization. Like for example, if you want to see the chart in the bar manner, you can do that. And in that also you have lot more like customization. You can change the color, that's the basic one. You can update the like 10 lines, show values and data point. You can update the axis, and a lot can be done here. So this is about the feature project we have. Now, for example, if you want to register a hosted subgraph, so you just go to new project. We have a category of subgraph. Click on register. Here you can give the name of the subgraph. So let's I have opened like Mintbase project, so I will just copy this one and register this subgraph. So I will just like the name here, Mintbase, and I will select the network, which is Ethereum. I will just like if it's an hosted subgraph, you just have to put the URL query URL directly. If it's a network subgraph, you have to just click on this and you have to provide the deployment ID, and all done. And you click on register, the subgraph will get registered. And once that will be registered, it will be here. The data syncing will start, and you will get to know like once the data is synced, you will get to know by this by this status. And once we have the like syncing, again, like we have to go to view data. I already opened graph network this data, which is like already synced with Dapplooker. So for the to showcase the like use case, I'm here. So here like you can directly go to transaction, again like the same process start. You can easily easily see that a weekly or monthly transaction for any specific and it's specific data. That's the basic one. Like I'm just showcasing you. You can do advanced analytics also by clicking on this show editor, and it's all covered using the no code tool. So you don't have to write any single piece of query. That's make it unique and easy. And if you want to write query also, you can do that also. You just have to click on this, and you can see the query. You can convert the query. You can write the query. You can convert the query with ease. That's how you can easily register your hosted and network subgraph. One more a product we have which I also showcase is which we call it subgraph analyzer. So here it's in real time subgraph visualizer. So for example, you want to see any let's say it's mint based subgraph in real time. You just copy the query URL, you make it you just paste it here. I think it's not copied. Yeah, it's pasted here. Just click on this and you can see the complete data in real time. So you can see the mint base, the stores. Okay, that I think data is not clear. Yeah, you can see the user's data here. So everything is in real time. So that's the new product we recently launched. We are if you're building some subgraph, creating some subgraph, you can easily do this. You can analyze, understand your data, how things are working, what's failing in your subgraph, everything. So that's that's the main two product we have worked on recently, which are on top of subgraph, on which you can do some basic to advanced analytics and lot more. So yeah, that's I have a lot more, but I think we have limited time of period, so I will stop here.
So yeah, there's no particular time limit. So if you want to go into anything a little bit further, we do have a couple questions in the chat. If you want, I can read those off, or you can kind of address those one by one. You want to do that first, and then you can go. Okay, so one of the questions from Lewis at Pinax, do you use 100% of the data sets? And is there a way to export the data with a save button, like if you want to process it in another way?
Just be. Sorry, I didn't get the question. Can you please repeat once? I just missed some of it.
Yes. So, Lewis, maybe you can specify, but you wanted to know, do you use 100% of the data sets? So I'm not sure exactly what he meant by that, but I'm guessing that it's...
Okay. I think he's asking can you easily download the complete data sets from the subgraph which is synced? So if that's the question, yes, you can easily download a complete data set from with a single click, which is on. I will show you where you can do that part. So if you go here in the browse data, take any collection. For example, let's go to IV to Polygon and let's go to borrows. Then here we have an option for this. So here you can pick a limit and you can directly download the complete data in different formats like Excel, CSV, and PDF formats. Yes, that can be done with these.
Very cool. Another question was, are the charts and reports dynamic, and will they update automatically if left open, or do they need to be refreshed?
No, so it's automatically refreshed. You don't need to visit again or refresh the page every time. So we have a ETL in place. We have a ETL in place, which automatically refreshes the data after a certain time of period. So yeah. So you don't need to do anything. It's already always refreshed. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then there was another question. It looks like Chaube responded, but maybe you can just kind of clarify. So is this a subscription type service? In other words, with the network, you have to pay GRT fees. So is there a subscription?
Right. So basically, we have a plan from freemium to we have a freemium model where we start from the basic and the top tier goes up to an advanced plan. But if you are starting out with a new app or you have a very small app with up to 50,000 transaction, you can start with free and you can have all the features, no limit on that. Once your project gets very big, then we need some. We have different tiers of plan which you can easily use. So yeah.
Gotcha. And then Lewis had another question. Lots of questions for you. This is good. It's like the most amount of questions I've had for a speaker. So you're doing a good job. So is there any freemium access to analytics for temporary? So like, do you guys give like a temporary limit just for like
Yeah.
testing?
So let me I will show you here. So if you get an account on Dapplooker and you go to my dashboard, I will just so yeah, you go to my plan here. You can okay, it's already logged in. So here like you have the option of getting 14 days free trial. So with you can select for any plan. I will just log out and show you how it works. So yeah, so you can try for free for 14 days for any plan. There will be no charges, no credit card required, nothing. So yeah, you can directly opt it from here. And if you want some extension for that also, just let us know on our Discord. We are more than happy to help you with that.
Perfect. Thank you. And when you export the data, there was another question. Is it in like CSV type format, or is there other formats available to export the data?
Right. So we have multiple export options. Like you can export in CSVs, then PDF, PNG. Let me show. Like I will directly show you how things work. So if you go to any let's say discover page and you go to this graph network building dashboard, so here you can see you can directly take a screenshot of the dashboard. That's one thing. And if you want to download any like file into CSV format or like Excel format or PDF format, you can also do directly from here. So yes, both can be done with ease. No worries with that. So here like we have the this is sharing option. Yeah, so here you can set the limit and then you have the option to download in different formats. You can do that. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Cool. You addressed all the
So
questions. So if
okay.
you want to show anything else off, go ahead. You have lots of time. So
Okay, perfect. So, like we recently also launched AI Studio, which is completely natural language processing. Like you just have to type in your natural language, and you can just create some awesome chart and dashboard. So I will just click on AI Studio, and for example, like I will do for my RV3 Ethereum dataset. So I will just search for like what is the you can say TVL last month. So and just click on ask, and it will give you okay. I think something. It has only one data. Okay, it's TCL. Sorry. Yeah. So if you click on this and click on ask, it will create like it will fetch the data from the chain, and you can directly see the visualization has been created. And right now, like we support line bar chart, which can be easily done. And on top of that, you can easily save it and do advanced analytics on the RV3 dataset, whichever you have selected. So that's one of the feature we recently. That's one of the product we had recently launched, which is getting used a lot, and people are liking it because it's like you can directly type in your natural language and you can get the data easily, get the analysis easily. Let's say like if you want to, for example, if you want to see the gas also, what is the gas? Okay, so gas fee, average gas fee. I will search for. I think it's not coming, so I will just go for borrow volume. Yeah, so something. Yeah, so like here, like you can easily, what I want to say is like you can easily type and get the data with ease immediately. Then I will show you one more thing, which is which we we also have an API SDK where you can easily like for example any chart you have created here. Uh, so if you go to my dashboard and we have discover page. So for example, we have a graph network billing dashboard, which is live dashboard on Dapplooker. So you can check out the billing on Arbiter. So now, for example, you want the you want to integrate this dashboard into your DAC. So you can directly just fork this one. So when you fork it, you can create a version of yourself, a version of sorry this dashboard of yours. So you can do that, and here like for every chart, you can directly This is a chart we have, and let's go to this chart. So here, like, we have the option of API where you will get the like copy, which is the chart UUID for that API. And using the Dapplooker SDK, you can directly get the complete data into your Dap, and you can integrate it. You can you can transform as per your as per your need. You can make it visualize as per your need. So that one of the one more feature we have, which can be which is normally used a lot, which we call Dapplooker SDK. Then if we right now we have integration with different 15 plus networks, around 500 projects has been onboarded, and as we are subgraph native, so we have lots of projects which are subgraph supported, are already on Dapplooker, and they're using Dapplooker for their analytics need. So it's kind of a one click integration of subgraph with Dapplooker. And also you can right now you can easily do analytics on any on-chain data. For example, we have Ethereum data. So if you go to here and click on register project, so you can directly search in the feature project. You can search for Ethereum, and you will have a complete Ethereum data. Please search. So okay, I got the graph network minute data here. So yeah, you can directly register it, and you will have the complete graph network minute data, which all the schemas and everything. And then again, with the power of no code, you can do data analytics and visualization on this data, or download as per your need, and lot can be done. So yeah, that's all from my side.
Awesome. It's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of features in there, and yeah, it's really impressive. I think that Dapplooker has really created some awesome stuff for the community. Does anyone else have some questions for Abhinav or the team at Dapplooker?
Yeah, so Luis is saying I lost the audio. Really sorry for that because I joined a bit late. So a couple of things are not working out for me, I believe. So I hope everything is fine now.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we were able to hear perfectly well. It was a really good demo, really good walkthrough. I'm kind of curious, as far as open source stuff, do you guys have any open source tooling or a GitHub repo or anything like that to, showcase how to interact with it, or, anything from a open source perspective?
Yeah. So we just I think Vikas also can help on this, but let me share my screen. Okay, so if we go to this page, which is Dapplooker. Okay, so if you see the Dapplooker SDK is open source, you can directly fork it and make a version of your and with ease, and you can directly as I said, you can embed it, you can integrate it into your Dap with ease. Then also we have created some smart contracts, some of the substreams, which you can take a reference and use it, which we make it we make it open source because we wanted to have a community who can who can leverage this repos. So you can see couple of things are already open source and can be used. One of these Dapplooker SDK, Dapplooker substreams, and lots of subgraphs also has been created, which are I think open source. Just let me the subgraphs. We search something like that. So if you can see you can easily search for the cellular attestation subgraph, the Mola V2 subgraph. All are published, which are live, and they are working with the best practices because the team is always upgrading these repos and checking with time to time. So yeah, you can leverage it with this.
Very cool. Very cool. We have a couple other questions. One of the questions was, can you filter without API access or being a premium user? In other words, could you filter for particular DeFi projects or all the DeFi projects with a TVL of over, let's say 5 million in live transactions, or is it more like you need to grab all the data and then handle that stuff on your own?
Right. I think Vikas already answered the question. So he's like from the, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Mike, like, so basically, we have another tool, just to answer Mike's question here. So he's saying like, are you integrating this subgraph in this graph into your front end, and are you hosting the analytics on your dashboard? So basically, we have another tool which we are hosted on the subdomain of Dapplooker, and basically, all the chart and charts, the graphs, and the dashboards are built on that analyzer and hosted on the analyzer. So we are just connecting the bridge between two. Let's say.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Abhinav. Any other questions?
Yeah.
For Abhinav?
So let's have next more tech question. Did you guys ever thought about using Fire? So basically, we are in a process of using Firehouse and Substream. So I showed you a open repo which is Substream. So Vikas is directly working on the Substream and Firehouse to get the real time data. So the product I showed you, which is like which we are working on, is kind of a Substream visualizer, where like you can easily visualize the Substream data just by uploading. I think I'm not very sure about the what we call it, the package name, everything. So you can easily you just have to upload that package, and the complete substream will be easily visualized with a single click. So that we are working on, and you will get the update soon on that part also. Yeah, so Vikas is saying like we're already using substream to sync our network data in real time. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, you guys are on top of it. You're creating some cool stuff, so I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for all you do, and thank you for the great presentation. Appreciate it. And I believe we're going to have Thomas from Builders DAO talk a little bit about what Builders DAO is working on. I'm not sure if Thomas will join, or Mike, you want to say anything about that? Or perhaps we could save it for next week. Cool. All right. Yeah, so if anyone wants to stay on and chat, feel free to stay on. But I appreciate everyone coming on today. Abhinav, thank you again for the awesome presentation, the great demo. We'll have Thomas from the Builders DAO on next week to talk about some of the projects that they're working on. And we also might have Mac as well from Builders DAO to talk about something as well. So appreciate everyone. You guys are welcome to hang out. If you have questions, chat's open. If you want to come off mute and chat about anything, just let me know. But I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.